4 years ago, only after meeting Meg, did you start the process of trying to figure it out? You hadn't tried it before? No.
And I quickly established that if this relationship was going to work, that I was going to have to deal with my past, because there was anger there. And it wasn't anger at her, it was just anger. And she recognized it, she saw it. I do this to serve other people, and to be able to share that story, knowing that the positive impact that it will have for, even if it's just for one person, it's worth it. But in this case, I think with this series, with the stories that we're covering and the fact that it's stories from across the world, backed up by 14 experts across the world as well, like this has an impact which I don't think has ever been seen, or certainly hasn't been felt ever before.
Okay.
Well, so how do I fix this? And it was a case of, you need to go back to the past, go back to the point of trauma, deal with it, process it, and then move forward. I think for everybody that contributed to this, we are all doing it for the same reason. It is literally serving our collective well-being, because if we can share our stories and share our vulnerability, we know now, all of us know, that when you see anyone, hear anyone share their vulnerabilities, and if there's a connection or if there's a relatability to your own story that you perhaps didn't know, that you've been feeling or that you've been suffering from, that helps heal that individual, and then there's a ripple effect that carries on from that. So we're very quick to label people with certain conditions and judge, but at the same time, we all know that every single human being is unique. So to basically plaster everybody with, oh, you've all got post-traumatic stress, everyone is going to experience that in a slightly different way.
This year has certainly shown us with a big mirror in front of our humanity, who we are. And so whatever was an issue for you before COVID-19 became magnified. So I think for a lot of people, isolation and loneliness has become a major issue. I think it certainly has put a mirror in front of grief, because grief isn't just losing someone. Grief is the loss of anything that matters.
I learned a lot about schizophrenia. And I also, which again, is something that Oprah and I have talked about quite a lot, which is just the labeling and the name itself immediately turns people away. So to be able to see a young girl like Amber so eloquently and so bravely and so normally, I guess, sit there and talk about her life experience and her condition the way that she does, I think is enormously powerful.
All over the world, people are in some kind of mental, psychological, emotional pain.
What words have you heard around mental health? Crazy?
Lost it, can't keep it together. With that stigma of being labeled the other, the telling of the story, being able to say, this is what happened to me, is crucial. When we first started this whole